was, as Vossi coined it perfectly, the miracle of Mudgee. Raiders 20 defeat the Panthers 16, Brian. That few millimetres, it hits the inside part of the post. If that goes through, the ramifications of Panthers top four versus Raiders may or may not get them on a premiership. What a huge play.
Yeah, what a game. That was, I know it sort of, we were expecting a tight game, but nothing prepared me for that last bit. And then the try, like Nathan kicking, he never usually misses.
Yep.
And I'm happy for Jet Stewart too, because you could tell when Ricky put him in there, he wasn't really comfortable. And we spoke to Toots about it, how he didn't want to pick him.
No.
And then when he did pick him, he says, I just don't want him to muck up. Well, they've clinched they've clinched the minor premiership from Jetty Stewart.
First time in, it'll be 35 years. So all things being even, you should win one every about 16 years. 35 years, massive. They get the home final. And not only that, the 4-point swing, they may never see Penrith again for the rest of the year. They could win the comp. We were first to say it, Brian. I reckon we were the first station to say they could win the comp. Would you concur or not?
Well, I go back to April when I put my bet on.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose more.
Yeah.
It was more of a guess.
Were we the first station to say that Eastern Strange could win the Clive?
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good shout. But for Panthers fans, you couldn't be disappointed. Like, this is 2 weeks in a row. You've played two gun sides.
Yep.
Well, number one and number two. And
back-to-back golden point.
Back-to-back golden points. So it's only a little tweak. I'm not writing the Panthers off yet.
KO week's enormous, 263. Ethan Strange, we mentioned about him. I'm going to ask a big question here, folks. A big question. I want to preface it by saying this. Nathan Cleary, I think, is going to be a future immortal.
Yep.
And Nathan Cleary has, in my opinion, fully fit, zero defensive issues. He's a gun.
Yep.
Big body, he's a gun. I think he's injured.
Other than the cauliflower ear?
No, yes. I think Nathan Cleary bravely, which is the kind of guy he is, I'm convinced he's injured, and I'll tell you why.
Hang on, upper body, lower body?
I think it's a shoulder injury or something.
Right.
I'll tell you why, and I've got some numbers to back this up. Nathan Cleary, rounds 1 through to 19.
1 to 19.
Average missing about 1 tackle per game, which is a good number.
Yep.
A lot of halves they get targeted.
Yep.
That's kind of what he does for his career. He's a big, strong body. He's a winner. He's a great defensive player. I am convinced this guy's injured because he's too good to be having these numbers. Since the bye in round 20, round 21 versus the West Tigers. So what was the average I said? 1.1.
Yep.
Versus the West Tigers, 5 missed tackles.
Okay.
Versus the Titans in round 22, 9 missed tackles.
Ooh.
Versus the Knights in round 23, 3 missed tackles. Storm, round 24, 4 missed tackles. And round 25, Raiders, 7 missed tackles. And I reckon Ethan Strange was about 6 of those.
Yeah, he was into
This is not a knock on Nathan Cleary. Conversely, it's pumping him up. I'm convinced this guy wants this premiership so badly. He is playing busted. There is no way in the world Nathan Cleary is fully fit, producing those numbers. No way in the world. It's not a knock on Nathan Cleary, but I'm convinced he's injured, Brian.
What about his 5'8"? What about his mate, number 6? He missed 10 tackles on the weekend.
Yep.
The week before, he missed 8.
Yep. Haven't gone through his stats. I'm just telling you what Nathan Cleary in the past has done. Nathan Cleary is a very, very good defender.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I did notice it was quite evident there was a lot of one-on-one misses with Ethan Strange, but Nathan's not going to be the first or the last to miss.
No, that's right. No,
he might be right.
I agree.
He's got the cauliflower ear.
Yep.
You think it could be shoulder-ish?
I don't know. But they're such a great club and they're so buttoned up that you wouldn't know.
Okay.
But the numbers, those numbers can't be true.
No. Anomalies.
Anomalies. Well, they're not anomalies. You can't go 5 weeks in a row averaging about 6 missed tackles when your average career about 1.
Yeah, he'd be well aware of all this.
Well, of course he would. If he's the one injured, he'd be aware of it.
No, I mean the missed tackles. I'd be surprised if he... I think he will fix this up.
I'm not knocking his defence. I just believe he's injured.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
Is it a good thing or not? Obviously, losing that game wasn't a good thing, but long-term for the Panthers, now out of the top 4 reckoning, like if they seriously want to tilt, this is a chance to, use these next 2 games to freshen up some of these guys? Like, does Nathan Cleary play these 2 games? Does he play one?
Okay.
Well, he's taking the line on. Usually when when players are busted, they're not keen to take the line on. He's taking the line on. I think it might just be the last.
Turn yourself off.
They're targeting him.
Thoughts on this, Brian? Can I just and I'm the last person Ivan Cleary and co need advice from. They are superstar coaches, and I say on this program all the time how underrated Ivan is. But would you think about this, Brian, just for something different? And I reckon this would scare the life out of the comp. They're guaranteed top 8, aren't they? They're guaranteed top 8.
Yep.
Just, Brian, what do you think about this? All the stars just have the next 2 weeks off. And we say we don't care where we finish. We know we're going to win 4 in a row. We're going to have the next 2 weeks off, and then it is ambush o'clock. I would love to see them do that. Just have the next 2 weeks off, just concede it, and just go, guys, we're having 2 weeks off. We're the defending champs. We're backing ourselves into winning 4 games in a row. We don't care who we play, where we play. We're having 2 weeks off, and then we are coming at you. I'd love to see Ivan do that. And they could. Thoughts?
You mean like all the Liam Martins?
So they're done for the year, regular season.
Guaranteed they're not going to be injured in week 1 because they've had the 2 weeks off.
And everyone else will be going, oh, no. Mate, it would send a statement. I would do it. I would do it.
So who are we resting? Okay,
for the sake of a home game.
I'm going through the team.
Edwards?
I'm going through it. Well, Dylan Edwards, I'd go.
Of course.
Janko, Milky.
Nah, Janko. Get him out there.
Isaac?
Yeah.
He's having a spell.
Yeah.
Casey, 19-year-old.
Yep.
Hasn't done enough yet. Brian Tottle, spell.
Yep.
Blaze.
Yep.
Nathan.
Just give 2 weeks of reserve grade name. Brooks, what do you think?
Is Moses going? Is Moses going?
Of course he's going.
So it's the whole side.
It's 12 of the side.
I think you guys that are doing this for a 6th straight year, you're giving them. They've been there, they've done it. Don't worry about the next 2 rounds, boys. See you week
don't
1.
worry about it. Who cares? It's one.
We're not top 4.
Are we gonna burn 2 weeks just to get a home final, which is 1 game? We've got to
And
go.
you're
We've got to win 4 in a
anyway,
row.
you're not at Penrith.
We might be in Sydney anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to rest up. We're going to send a message to you all, guys. We'll see you in 3 weeks. We're going to try and win 4 in a row. Catch you later. Storm 20. No Jerome Hughes. Nelson didn't participate. He was 18th man. Well, don't think he got on. Bulldogs 14. Huge win for the Storm to all but lock up a top 2 finish. Bulldogs nearly forced Golden Point. They rattled home. And Harry Grant, of course, he'll miss the last 2 games. Xavier Coates nabs his 19th try of the season. That was slick work by young Peasant. What do they do there, folks? Because he's got the clause, hasn't he? He's got the clause.
Yes, he does.
Where if Jerome Hughes re-signed, which he has, he could leave. He looks the Mickey.
Well, there's a bit of mail out there. Could be loan.com.au.
Oh, that's good. Good outcome. Yep.
See how he goes playing for someone else.
Yep.
It was the Newcastle. His old man was up there, wasn't he? With the pathways.
So it's Harry Grant-esque.
They had a crack at him.
Yep.
Just getting back to that game, I thought the Bulldogs, as we expected, we thought they'd bounce back. Nearly got them in the end, but the Storm defensively again were great. I look at this Melbourne team and I just think, here they come. Like they've got Jerome coming back. I don't know what's going on with Nelson. So there seems
18th man though, so he's close.
There seems to be a little bit of bad blood or something's going on.
Yeah,
there.
maybe they're just holding the ball back.
Getting ready.
Yeah.
Jack Howarth. Once Jack Howarth comes back, and we saw Will Warbrick play on the weekend.
Reserve grade.
Got a try as well. So they get their team back. All of them back. Now Harry's gone for a couple of weeks, but Bulldogs tried everything. I thought Galvin had a good game.
Yep.
He was obviously told to run more because he ran for, I think he had about 20 runs. It's pretty obvious he's not an organisational halfback yet. And I feel that he is a work in progress. And so they're just saying, righto, well, just play your natural game. Your natural game, he's a runner.
Is the answer, like, this probably won't happen unless there was injury, which Burton pretty much almost got. Could the answer be
2 and 2?
Sexton and Galvin? We haven't seen that combination, have we?
We haven't seen that combination yet.
But where do you play Burton? They're pretty chockers in the centres.
Yeah. Well, the only way it's going to happen is injury.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I know Matty's pretty. We'll speak to Matty Johns tomorrow. He's very keen on the Dogs. He thought that second half showed that.
Yeah, I'm too.
What do you make of the? I'm a bit confused here. I saw Joey came out and said that was a try for
Crichton.
I thought it was a penalty because his arms were held back. But how in the hell is that a try? You have to. The laws are you got to re-grip it.
I know.
He's knocked it on.
I know.
But if the ground wasn't there, he doesn't score.
I was speaking to Joseph about this, Bruce.
That was heavy, Bruce.
But if you
actually, what if you ever spoke to, say, Bruce Jenner?
that'd be the Bruce.
Heavy Bruce.
Is that a double Bruce?
I don't think I'll speak to Bruce Jenner.
Yeah. What about Caitlin?
More of a chance. But Brian, should it be treated differently? If I put a grubber kick through and Crichton did that, that's a try.
Yeah, it is. But he hadn't knocked it first. He hit his hand and then was falling.
But what's actually the material difference?
Well, if going back to your explanation, a grubber through, if I touch it forward and then I don't re-grip it, it's no try.
No, but I'm forgetting what happened beforehand. Whether you've knocked it forward or whether it's been a kick forward, we're ultimately deciding whether there was downward pressure on the ball, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. But
so shouldn't it be treated the same?
No, but he's knocked it forward first. He hit his hands. So if the ground wasn't there, you understand?
No,
what
I totally understand.
If he hadn't touched it, if he hadn't touched it, at all, if it came off Marion,
no, I understand.
If it came off Marion, that's a try. I've got no problem with that.
Okay,
no problem.
Yep.
But he's touched it prior to that. You got to re-grip it, then put it down again.
Yeah, I know. There's two sides. What do you think, Brooks?
I agree. Had to re-grip.
Yeah, I think it's
can't be re-gripping from the top.
No.
You're meant to be purchase underneath the ball.
But then off a kick, why shouldn't you have to have the grip also?
Because he hasn't touched it beforehand.
Yeah, I'm just playing devil's advocate. What hasn't kicked off is the finals campaign for the Roosters just yet. You just we're worried about this, weren't we, Brian? The trappy game. Eels 30 defeat the Roosters 10. Eels deny the Roosters a chance to all but seal finals for 2025. And all of a sudden, Manly and the Dolphins are going, whoa, we're still in the game. Sleazy Sam's pumping his fist. This is going to be a great final series. I'm so pumped for this.
Yeah, it just shows you how hard it is to be consistent in this game. Like Roosters were flying. They'll be having everyone look over their backs, looking over their shoulder. But if you're off just a tiny bit, even if Sam Walker didn't get concussed, I think they were struggling to win this.
Yep.
And the errors, obviously, are the Achilles heel of the Chooks. Every time they complete over 80%, they invariably win or they go close. 57%. Oof. They just kept dropping the ball. But it was the rushing defence of the Eels getting under great tackle technique. So thoroughly deserved. I was just thinking, Dylan Brown, I thought he was awesome in the centres. He ran for over 150 metres or whatever it was. Just starting to think, has he starting to have second thoughts? Going, Rilesy's come in. He's changed the way we're playing. I'm going okay. The team's going okay. He was on $1 million anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He had a 5-year deal on the table.
Yep.
$1 million.
Wow.
I know he's getting the points, another 30% if you're talking those numbers. But I'm just thinking, I was watching him going, would he be having second thoughts? Because they're humming at the moment.
Yeah, what is his position, Brian?
He looked good in the centres.
He does look good. He's a runner, isn't he?
And defending.
He's a runner. He's a good defender. The Fox is flying.
He's my buy of the year.
Okay.
What?
Fox.
He's been great.
Wow.
He has been really good.
Considering where he came from. I mean, Terrell May's up there, but...
What about Marky Mark? What an athlete.
Should we change it to the Markies?
Yeah.
The Mickeys? Just for this week?
Can I...
How's he doing it? He's good. He will have 3 nominations for the Try of the Year up there with the grubber and a couple of the flick balls that he's done and around the backers.
West Tigers a pretty good one. Individual try.
Yeah, or we'll just Try of the Year.
Yeah.
Like that one and the in-goals.
Can I pose a question to yourselves and our listening audience, Brian?
Is the dust gone, by the way?
The dust is gone, yeah. And I'm going
Dust is settled.
Dust is gone. Dust is settled. Hypothetically, if there was a decathlon...
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're doing, pull your car over.
10 events.
Get off that plane now. Just say to the pilot, please stop the taxiing because Joel is having a decathlon.
Yes. If there was a decathlon.
Here we go.
Right. To determine, we're talking Daley Thompson, to determine the greatest athlete in rugby league right now, I'm saying Marky Mark, he would have to go very close.
High jump?
The lot. The decathlon, who is the best athlete in the game?
Okay.
Who is the best athlete in the game?
He's looking pretty good.
It's up there.
Coach, have you there?
What's the 10 events? I need to know the 10
We
events.
probably should know those.
High jump,
Can you bring him up, Brooks?
running.
Who is the greatest athlete in the game
No,
right
no,
now?
no. You're not getting out of it that easy.
No,
What do you mean?
decathlon
Go back to the
events.
decathlon. What's
Okay.
what are the 10 events?
All right, day one.
Yep. What's
It's
he
the
going to do?
100-metre dash,
Okay.
long jump, shot put, high jump, and 400-metre run.
Pretty
Yep.
good. Pretty
Okay.
good.
Yep.
What's the next? What's
I've
day
got
two?
Marky Mark.
Day
Yeah,
two, the
what's-
110-metre hurdles,
Ooh.
discus throw, pole vault, javelin, and then the 1,500 to finish.
I'm on Marky
I
Mark.
don't know whether 1,500 might get him.
Who would you go?
Pole vaulting might get him.
Yeah.
Who would I go? I think I would go. I'm going the hammer.
The hammer.
All events.
The hammer for the decathlon.
Yep.
I'm going Tommy Dearden.
Thomas Dearden.
Yeah.
What about the discus? He hasn't
The
got
throwing
he hasn't
events.
got
Have you
levers.
seen- Yeah, he does.
Hasn't got
Is long
levers.
jump part of it?
Yes.
Nah,
Day
that's
one.
not. Tommy can't do that.
Got little legs.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
might.
Who are you going, tourist?
Give me Jason Saab. I'll win the 100 metres first, and then we'll move on from there.
Okay, you take a lead.
Yeah.
No, but
You
he's
take
got
a
a set
lead.
of golf clubs you can pinch.
Okay. Love you too, Dunny. 1300 01 1170. Broncos 46. And this was 46. I don't think Ben Hunt will win the decathlon, but he does win 350 games. Well done to him. What a career. The boy from Dingo. The Broncos clinch final spot with a huge second half. And to see that Daly Cherry Evans turned up with his Ben Hunt jumper on or a shirt on or something that had 350.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's
awesome.
Mickey.
Yep.
He broke his nose too.
Oh, no.
Did you see that?
I did.
Big red honker. Like he's got the RSL tan. Do you feel like he's just been knocking back red wines after training?
Probably.
Big red bugle.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's
Red
what you're
nose
doing,
day.
Dingo.
He should be in the. He should be big red. You know the red nose Australia.
Yes, I do. We're aware of that.
Red nugget.
Yeah, red nugget. The turning point, Jakey Arthur. They were coming, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were coming. Jakey Arthur drops the ball on a runaway opportunity. That wasn't to be. Broncos 46 defeat the Knights 12. This season, I'm telling you, can I just dispel one thing?
Yeah.
And I know Jimmy actually said this, so I'm in complete disagreement with Jimmy. Everyone's saying you can't win the grand final outside the top four. In my opinion, is the greatest piece of crap. Of course you can win outside the top four. Of course. We've seen teams make the grand final outside the top four. Have they won it? No. But they weren't starting 100 to 1. They were $3, they were $4. You texting each other.
No,
No, there was
No.
yeah.
no, I didn't.
No. You can win outside the top four.
Of course you can. Hasn't been done yet. But they also said you couldn't win back-to-back premierships, and look what's happened.
You can win outside the top four.
Yeah.
But everyone says you can't do it.
It makes it it's obvious. It makes it extremely.
Well,
it's hard to
in
go.
the past, the best
bang.
teams have been top four. We've got some guns outside the four this year.
Do you feel this is the year? Come on, put your agates on the
If,
line.
if it's ever the year, you got the Broncos coming. You might have the
Broncos can't win the comp.
Panthers.
Broncos can't win the comp. Cannot win the comp.
Four
Why not?
games. It's 4 games.
Errors.com.au.
/
Haven't got
But you
it.
look at the Harry Grant situation, right? So, like, if Harry did what he did in a prelim, he's out of the grand final. That stuff's going to happen, right? I'm not saying to Harry, but it's just, it's rugby league. It's contact. There's injury. There's suspension. Anything can happen.
Yeah, like the Parramatta Eels, who got rolled by South Sydney, come out and just give it to the Chooks.
Yeah.
Chooks give it to Canterbury.
Yep. Anything can happen.
Machinations. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Seagulls, by the way, 58 defeat the Dolphins 30. So, like Ben Hunt, huge win in DCE's 350th, 3 try assists, at 9 from 10 with the boot. Tommy, Turbo, they love a daytime game, don't they? They're a speed team.
Who's that, mate?
3 p.m.
Manly.
Manly.
Yeah. Well, I asked the boys last night. We had Bitcoin Bullymore and Jazz. By the way, Jazz,
Oh,
Mickey,
what a legend.
absolute Mickey. You should have heard him. Like before we're just about to go on air, and he goes, "This isn't live, is it?" Like if I say the F word, and just like 10 seconds before.
I know you would have said, no, it's not.
Hindy said, "Sweet." Hindy goes, "Yeah, we've got a dumb button." And then he comes out, and his first words were, we just something with bees dick.
Yeah.
And I was like, I probably can't say that.
The
What's he
burner
doing, Jazz?
account's amazing.
Oh yeah.
He's going to Wakefield next year.
That's right.
But is there how many? Okay, he's come out and said he's got a burner account, right?
Yeah.
And he's going on Manly forums, going, "Hey, what are we doing with this Jazz Devonga guy? He's killing
He's
it. Do we
told
need
people.
to re-sign him?"
Yeah. But he's like Bruce.
How many burner account? Do you reckon there would be quite a few out there with players like on forums?
Oh,
And stuff?
really?
I don't know whether players, journos, definitely.
Do you reckon there's
Yeah.
journo burners?
And some sort of media personalities.
well,
Quite insecure
Yeah.
media personalities.
what would be on their golf ball if they threw it out?
Not RF.
Our top 5 buys of the year, Brian.
Yep.
Our top 5 buys of the year. In no particular order, here
Yes.
are my 5. Aaron Clark.
Yeah. Solid.
Fanua Blake. I know some people will say, oh, yeah, well, okay, the Sharks aren't really leading the comp or whatever, and most people thought he could take them there. Still a bit of way to go. Most post-contact meters in the competition. He's a big buy. Cheeky little buy for the Tigers, who's been enormous. Jarrell Skelton from the Bulldogs. Blaze Talangi, I think, has been huge for the Panthers. And Terrell May for the Tigers. Leads the NRL in offloads with 61. So Aaron Clark, Fanua Blake, Skelton, Talangi, and May. And I'm sure I've missed a couple, Brian. Your thoughts?
We're in agreement in a couple.
Yep.
We've both gone May, pretty obvious.
Yep.
AFB, Blaze. I've gone a little bit out wide. I've gone Gutho,
Oh, yeah.
just for what he's done for. I mean, it hasn't been great. Saturday wasn't great for him, but
No.
I think he's been good. And my favourite new player, Iongi.
Yeah, he's going.
The eyes have it.
The eyes have it. And notable mention, Aaron Clark, Dylan Walker.
Dylan Walker.
Mid-season buy of the year.
There was a play Iongi did in the first half. Moses gave him the ball, and it was behind him and high. I don't know if he caught it one-handed, then put a right foot step on the left foot step, made a half a break, and they scored off the kick the next play.
Wow.
If you looked, I don't know how he did it. So it wasn't even looking at the ball because he was looking at the defensive line. Left arm outstretched.
That's skillful
pulled
stuff.
it back in, right foot, left foot, made a set. Oh, he's going to be a player, that kid.
I'll tell you another great try, like individual skill. Braden Burns. You see that catch?
Yeah.
He caught a catch on the fly. Then how he finished
Hasn't
that
he
drive.
come on, Braden Burns, the last month
I
or
know,
so?
but you know
Great
what?
pickup from...
I reckon he played in one of those grand finals with maybe a Yo, or certainly won a comp with the Panthers. And he was the only one who escaped the claws of Phil Gould at the time. He's threatened to be so good. I just want to see Braden Burns go.
And you know who's been good for the Cowboys? Call on me. Valamai. I know he was out. He was at the Raiders and he was sort of up in here, but he's been good the last couple of weeks.
Semi Valamai. Let's mop up the rest of round 25. Warriors 32, Titans 18. Tanner Boyd against his old team. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Hasn't he had a good year? He picks up a double. And the Titans, 15 errors in the match. The Warriors, folks, they're hanging on to the top four.
Yeah, it was a pleasure of a game. Wasn't the most... we had some good games of the weekend. This wasn't one of them, but Warriors just did enough. Tanner Boyd was good.
Yep.
Considering he's been a bit off, but they're still hanging in there by the
Who
skin
are
of
you
their
going to
teeth.
tip? Who will you tip this week? Para over there, Go Media Stadium.
Warriors.
Yeah.
I tipped the Warriors. I know we've just been waxing lyrically about Parramatta, but hard to win over there.
If the Warriors get top four, do you think they're going to have a week 2 final at home, right? That's going to be
well,
pretty
you assume
tough.
they get beat, yes.
Yeah, you feel like... or prelim. You feel like they're in a prelim. Even this inconsistency at the end of the year. I think that's week 2.
You got 2 shots at a prelim. You finish top 4, you have 2 shots at a prelim.
I know, it's crazy to think. I'd been watching them and I'm like, what has happened? This is a totally different Warriors team in terms of like just their performance and how they've just changed games. These ones, it's sort of like they've been shaky up until this week. Like this has been their first decent win in over a month.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I think if they get that home week 2 final, if they lose week 1, prelim.
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty.
That's why the top 4 is an
It's so
absolute
crucial for
beauty.
them to hold on.
If they run top 4, like Ricky Stewart with the minor premiership has to get the coach of the year. Has to. I tell you what, if they run top 4, he's got to be in the list.
Let's have a look at that. I don't want to sort of get back on the horse with the text messages. Has anyone won that Jack Off award yet? Well, it's not Jack Off. Sorry, it's not. It's Jackman.
Yeah,
Mark, that must be a typo because you wouldn't have made such a irreverent comment. Has anyone won the Jack Off yet? Tourist.
I reckon.
This has gone over my head.
Okay,
a huge Jack Off.
Can we check Ethan Strange numbers? I reckon he's going to fall short on the offload.
Tommy, can someone check the Tommy one for me?
Had the offloads, but Social Sammy said he only had 2 TBs.
I'm not. We're not lowering it. You want to lower it?
No. I want to lower it to 3 offloads.
I like this.
It's the award go. You can't just be. I can't give a Jackman just to.
Can't
anybody.
Jack Off every week.
But where? Can I explain why I want to knock down the offloads of 3. Reason being,
You're not knocking the top off or the jack off. It's staying. It's staying as the jackman.
because if you're making so many tackle breaks, it's very rare for somebody to make a tackle break and then offload.
Sugar, it's been done. Herbert's done it. Payne's done it.
Yeah, okay.
What do you want to know from Ethan Strange? What-
I reckon he would have made the tackle bus. I reckon he would have made the 200 metres. I reckon he falls short in the offloads.
Decathlon.
What's he got?
So check it out for us, tourists, please.
I'll check
Well,
that out
tourist
for you.
doesn't know about the
Okay,
jackman.
while you're looking at it, South Sydney 40 defeat the Dragons.
Oh.
Zip. 3 straight wins for the Rabbitohs. The Dragons injury toll, fair dinkum. It is taking its toll. And what about this kid? Where did he come from? Ashton Ward. Jai Gray, unbelievable.
The 2 smallest players on the field
Yep.
were brilliant.
Yep.
Jai Gray, we keep talking about him every week.
Mm.
It's just a little energised bunny. But Ashton Ward, that was his best game in first grade.
Yep.
Spoke to Jai Arrow, and he said, yeah, he's a beauty. Gem of a kid, very quiet though.
Okay.
Doesn't say boo.
He's from down your way.
Yeah,
we
he's
spoke about that.
Gong. Yeah. He's the best gifts. Badly wrapped, isn't it? Lewis
Yeah.
Dodd. Oh, damn it, Lewis Dodd. Oh, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's
Badly
really...
wrapped gift.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody kicked to the curb so much than Lewis Dodd.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I just think it was a bad decision. He's clearly, Ashton Ward has shown more in 3 games.
Yeah,
than
that's
this
fair.
kid has.
That's fair. But Wayne from the get-go was not keen on Dodd, was he?
Well, no one's claimed responsibility for the signing. Who was it? Like Wayne said, gee. Was that me or Joel Gould?
Joel Gould. That was you doing Joel Gould.
Yeah.
Didn't someone just come out and say, sorry? Yeah.
Yeah, Lundy, you do make a good point there. 1300 01 1170 is the way to have your say, or text 0457 736 736. The jack off.
A lot of people out here who just really want to bring people down.
They do.
Warriors beat Titans. Come on.
Come on.
That was from Andrew.
What, you're still here? Well, you can see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio, you beautiful humans.